Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the top 10 worst countries for budget travelers in 2024. If you're planning your next adventure, you might want to avoid these destinations unless you have deep pockets. We're talking sky-high prices on everything from food and accommodation to transportation and activities. But hey, maybe you'll get lucky and find a deal. Or maybe not. Let's get started and see which countries will break the bank in 2024. You need to hear this if you're a budget traveler. First up, we've got Switzerland, known for its stunning mountains and delicious chocolate, but also ridiculously high prices. Even a simple meal can set you back a lot. A basic coffee and pastry, $15 gone just like that. Accommodation, unless it's a hostel dorm, expect to pay serious cash. And those iconic Swiss Alps, cable cars and train rides aren't cheap. Switzerland is not a place to visit without a hefty travel fund. Even souvenirs can be shockingly expensive, so budget accordingly. You need to hear this if you're a budget traveler. Next up is Norway, home to breathtaking fjords and charming colorful houses, and you guessed it, expensive price tags. Norway's stunning beauty comes at a cost, your hard-earned money. Think Switzerland, but with more dramatic landscapes. Food, accommodation, activities, everything costs an arm and a leg. Want fresh seafood? Pay a king's ransom. Cozy cabin with a fjord view, start saving now. Even a bus ride feels like a luxury limousine. Budget wisely, or risk going broke before you can say fjord. But if you can afford it, the experience is truly priceless. This is gonna blow your mind, let's be real. Who hasn't dreamed of exploring the otherworldly landscapes of Iceland? Volcanoes, glaciers, hot springs, it's like stepping into another planet. But before you pack your bags, remember those otherworldly landscapes come with otherworldly prices. Iceland is notoriously expensive, even more so than its Scandinavian neighbors. Think inflated prices on everything from groceries to gas to souvenirs. Want to take a dip in the Blue Lagoon? Be ready to shell out a small fortune? Planning a road trip around the Ring Road? Get ready for some serious sticker shock at the gas pump. Iceland is an incredible destination, but it's definitely one that requires some serious financial planning. So, if you're a budget traveler, make sure to plan ahead and save up for this unforgettable adventure. This is gonna blow your mind. Denmark, the land of hygge, Lego, and eye-watering prices? That's right, even though it's known for its happy citizens, Denmark can be a tough one for budget travelers. Copenhagen in particular is notorious for its high cost of living. Think stylish cafes with even more stylish prices, trendy restaurants that'll empty your wallet faster than you can say "s'more abroad," and accommodation that'll make you question your life choices. But hey, at least you'll be surrounded by happy people while you're counting your pennies, right? Just kidding. Denmark can still be enjoyed on a budget, but it'll require some serious creativity and flexibility. Look for free attractions and street food to make the most of your trip. Exposing the high costs in Singapore. Singapore, the Lion City, is a global hub for finance, technology, and breaking the bank. This tiny island nation is known for its cleanliness, efficiency, and unfortunately, its high cost of living. From its Michelin-starred restaurants to its luxurious shopping malls, Singapore is a playground for the wealthy. But don't despair. There are still ways to experience Singapore on a budget. Think hawker centers for delicious and affordable food, public transportation for getting around, and free attractions like the gardens by the bay. Singapore might be pricey, but it's not impossible to enjoy on a budget. With a bit of planning, you can make the most of your trip without breaking the bank. You need to hear this if you're a budget traveler. G'day mate, welcome to Australia, land of kangaroos, koalas, and expensive everything. Australia's remoteness and strong economy mean prices are often through the roof. From flights to food, be prepared to spend a pretty penny down under. Want to cuddle a koala? That'll be $50, please. Budget wisely and splurge on those once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Remember, the adventure is worth every cent, so plan ahead and enjoy the ride. If you're a budget traveler, then you need to know about Japan, the land of the rising sun, and rising prices. Japan, the land of the rising sun, is a fascinating blend of ancient traditions and modern marvels. But all that culture and technology comes at a price, literally. Japan can be surprisingly expensive, especially for first-time visitors. From the bullet trains to the Michelin-starred restaurants, be prepared to shell out some serious yen. But don't worry, there are still ways to experience Japan on a budget. Think capsule hotels for unique and affordable accommodation, convenience stores for cheap and tasty meals, and the Japan Rail Pass for cost-effective travel. Japan might be pricey, but it's definitely worth the splurge. From cherry blossoms to tea ceremonies, every yen spent is an investment in unforgettable memories. I bet you didn't know how expensive London can be. London calling, your bank account. London, baby, the city of Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and big expenses? That's right, the United Kingdom, especially London, can be a major drain on your bank account. From the exorbitant rent to the pricey pints, be prepared to spend a pretty penny in this historic city. But don't despair. There are still ways to experience London on a budget. Think free museums, affordable markets, and walking instead of taking the tube. And if you're really on a tight budget, consider exploring other parts of the UK, which are often more affordable than the capital. From the historic buildings in Edinburgh, to the coastal views in Cornwall and the vibrant streets of Manchester, there's plenty to see without breaking the bank. Why are there not more people talking about the high cost of living in Sweden? Sweden, the land of IKEA, ABBA, and expensive everything? That's right, Sweden might be known for its minimalist design and efficient lifestyle, but it's also known for its high cost of living. From the stylish cafes to the trendy boutiques, be prepared to spend a pretty krona in this Scandinavian nation. But don't worry, there are still ways to experience Sweden on a budget. Think supermarkets for affordable groceries, public transportation for getting around, and free attractions like the Vasa Museum. Sweden might be pricey, but it's not impossible to enjoy on a budget. Explore the beautiful countryside and enjoy outdoor activities that won't break the bank. Exposing the hidden costs in Canada. Oh, Canada, land of maple syrup, hockey, and surprisingly high prices? That's right, Canada might seem like an affordable destination, but its vast size and remote location mean that prices can be surprisingly steep. From flights and accommodation to food and activities, be prepared to spend a pretty penny in the Great White North. But don't worry, there are still ways to experience Canada on a budget. Think camping instead of hotels, cooking your own meals, and taking advantage of free activities like hiking and exploring national parks. Canada might be pricey, but it's not impossible to enjoy on a budget. Use public transport, visit local markets, and enjoy street performances to save even more. With a bit of planning, you can make the most of your Canadian adventure without breaking the bank. So, where can you afford to travel in 2024? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and guides. We had some fun with these expensive destinations, but don't worry, we'll be back with another video soon featuring the top budget-friendly destinations for 2024. So stay tuned for that. Let us know in the comments if you've been to any of these countries and what your experience was like. See you in the next video, and don't forget to plan your next adventure with us.